Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new, my name is Grace, also known as MsLewaFaces. As you guys can tell by the title, I am coming to you guys with my first impressions on the new Fenty Beauty concealer as well as her setting powder. So if you guys are interested in my first impressions, keep on watching. Before I jump right into this video, you guys already know what to do. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Also go ahead and click the bell so you guys get notified when I do upload a new video. Now that you've done that, let's go ahead and jump into this video. Alright guys, so this video, I'm not going to lie, is super impromptu. Like, as you could tell, like my background, I didn't even steam my backdrop. Like, that's how impromptu this video is. Normally I don't pick up a product, film and edit and all that within the same day, but I just had to. I felt compelled that I have to like film these products, because if I don't do it right away, I know I'm not going to get the chance to do it as soon as I would like. I don't know exactly if everything I have here is new, but I know for sure that she recently released her Pro Filter concealers. I actually picked up 2 colors, and then I also picked up her Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder. So I picked that up as well. These products for sure I know are new, but while I was picking up some Fenty stuff, I was like, I might as well pick up some more. So I picked up the Fenty Beauty Precision Makeup Sponge, and I touched it in the store. It's super soft. And then I went ahead and picked up her foundation brush, which this is not new. I'm almost 100% sure this is not new. And I went ahead and picked up the Precision Concealer Brush. So I picked all of these items up, and I want to go ahead and show you guys my first impressions. If I sound a little more raspy than usual, it's because I've been getting over a cold. If you guys follow me on Instagram, then you know your girl has been sick, like sick. So I'm not going to waste much time. I'm going to go ahead and jump right into this. I'm just going to go ahead and start prepping my face. But if you guys have been following my channel for a while, you know I am not a fan of the Fenty Beauty foundation. I don't like it on my skin. I feel like it makes my pores look larger, as well as kind of settles into different areas of my face. Maybe I need to use it with the Fenty Beauty primer, I don't know. But me personally, I do not like the foundation. Since I don't like it, I'm not going to use it. I am going to be using the Too Faced Peach Perfect foundation. I absolutely love this foundation, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. So to apply this foundation, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty foundation brush, which, first of all, it looks mad sleek. It's really cute. It's like a mauve blush pink, and it's really like dense, so I feel like it's really gonna blend the foundation in nicely. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply my foundation really quickly, and then we're gonna jump in to the stars of the show. I am actually really liking this brush. I kind of gave up on using brushes really to apply my foundation, but I like a nice densely packed brush to apply my foundation, and I think this is going on well. It's not soaking up the product, which is awesome, and it's still giving me like the full coverage that I need with this brush. So alright, I'm feeling this brush. Now that I have applied my foundation, as you guys can see, I'm going to go ahead and apply my concealer. You can use concealer for various different things. Some people use it to brighten up their under eyes. Some people use it to cover up dark marks. Some people use it to shape their eyebrows. You can use concealer for various things. Mainly what I use my concealer for is to highlight, and also I use my concealer to shape my brows. My brows don't really need to be shaped right now, but for the purpose of this video, I'm going to do it. So I picked up 2 shades, as you guys can see. Hold on, let me hold it up. I did pick up 2 shades, as you guys can see. One is darker and one is lighter. The darker shade I am going to use for shaping my eyebrows, so it's kind of like my skin tone color, and then the lighter one I'm going to be using to highlight. So when I am shaping my eyebrows, I usually take a little bit of the product, I put it on my hand, and then I go in with a brush, and this is just a Jessie Up, like one of these like square looking brushes. I like to use one of those. I could say right now that this is really, really creamy, and I just take it to shape my brows. It's blending really nicely. This color is a little bit too red, I should say. I wouldn't say it matches at all, really. So I think I may have picked up the wrong color, but that's fine. Since I'm just using this for my brows, it's not that big of a deal, because to be honest, I usually shape my brows first, then I put my foundation. So this would be covered up anyway. And I'm sure once I blend it out, it will be fine. The concealer is blending out really nicely, so far so good. It is matte, but it doesn't seem like it's like drying type matte. And I can see right away you do kind of have to work with this a little bit quickly because it dries down pretty fast, but it's not drying, if that makes sense. So let me go ahead and blend this out under my brows. Alright, so there we go. That's my one brow. I'm going to go ahead and do the other brow. Okay, so my brows are done. This color is definitely very red, and let me tell you the shade number. I got the color 445, and to highlight I got the color 430. So I'm just going to take my foundation brush and kind of just go over that area just a tad bit. Normally when I'm highlighting, I just take the product right from the brush and apply it where I need it to. And lately I've been going for, or preferring I should say, a more natural highlight. So this color is a little more on the red side, not as bright as my other highlight colors. And I'm going to be using the concealer brush, which looks pretty identical to the foundation brush, just a smaller version, and I'm going to use that to blend out my concealer. Okay, I like it. I think I'm still highlighted under my eyes, but it's still a natural highlight. I really, really like that. So I'm going to go ahead and set that. And because I am using like a natural highlight color, I did get a little bit of a brighter powder, which I always prefer a brighter setting powder, because I am just setting under my eyes. And the color I got is Honey. And to set this concealer, I'm going to go ahead and use my makeup sponge, and I have my powder here. It is in the color Honey. In the winter time, I'm not going to lie, I don't really prefer to bake, just because I find it to be a little more drying. So I'm just going to set it there and then dust it off really quickly. I am using this sponge dry, which I like because it's really pressing the product in there instead of kind of like soaking up the powder. I like this powder. It's really finely milled. It doesn't have a scent. Normally I use the Huda Beauty powder, and I really like that. It's finely milled as well, but it has that scent that I don't like. But I ultimately love, love, love that powder. But I like this as well. It's finely milled. The packaging is bomb. It looks like something really pretty you could put on your vanity. Like, Rihanna really took time to make her packaging really pretty, and I like that. So I'm just pushing the powder in. Even though I didn't highlight under my nose, I'm just going to go ahead and put some powder there. So this is what the product looks like. Sorry I didn't show it before, but it's really pretty. It's really pretty packaging for just some powder, to be honest. And again, I got the color Honey. So now I'm going to take my brush and I'm just going to go ahead and dust that off. I'm going to set the rest of my face with my Makeup Forever Duo Matte Powder. I'm going to go ahead and contour. And for my contour, I'm just using my Black Radiance Rich Mahogany powder. Did I mention that all of this feels really, really like nice on the face? Foundation aside, the concealer and the powder are not heavy at all. Even though it's a full coverage concealer, it is very lightweight. The powder is finely milled. I really like that. You guys know some of my ultimate favorite highlighters that I have right here are Fenty Beauty. First is the Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule highlighter. Absolutely love this. I need to actually get a backup. Trophy Wife, one of my favorites as well. And this I haven't used as much, but I do like it. I think it's really, really pretty. If I'm really like getting dressed to go out, something like this. If I want to be super, super glam, I'm definitely reaching for this. This is How Many Carats. I don't know if this was limited edition or not. As you guys can see, it really hasn't been touched that much, but it's super, super pretty. But of course, you guys know I'm going in with my Moscow Mule and Ginger Binge highlighter. I just have to. It's my ultimate favorite. I'm going to go ahead and finish up my eyes, and then I'll be back to chat with you guys, let you guys know my final thoughts on everything. Alright guys, so I went ahead and added my lashes and some winged liner. I didn't do anything like super special to my eyes, just kept it real simple because it's about the face today. It's not about the eyes. So let's go ahead and talk about the products, and then I'm going to stop wasting your time and we're going to get out of here. So the powder, absolutely love. I think it's bomb.com. It looks like this. I never read the claims to you or how much is in here. It comes with 0.98 ounces of powder. I don't know off the top of my head how much product comes with the Huda Beauty baking powder, but it's probably around the same amount. The claims for this powder is light as air, setting, photo, soft finish for all. So it definitely is finely milled. It does give you kind of like that airbrush look under the eyes. I really, really like it. I went to my vanity after like applying everything to make sure my lashes were on properly, and let me tell you, I was like, whoa, like I am loving how well this powder looks like under my eyes, because I didn't use it to set my whole face. I just used it under my eyes and down the bridge of my nose, and I really, really like it. You could tell when a powder is not finely milled. You could tell because then it doesn't like settle down into the skin. It kind of just sits on top. Even after you've set your face, it still kind of just sits right on top of the skin, and I really don't like that look. So for the concealers, as you guys know, I picked up 2 of them, and the claims for these concealers is an instant photo soft coverage for all, long wearing, light as air, and crease proof. I don't see any creasing. I really don't have an issue with creasing, so I'm not worried about that. It's full coverage for those people who have like dark under eyes and really need that like covering effect and want to brighten up their under eyes. This is going to be a perfect product for you. And I didn't even know the claims. It says light as air, and let me tell you, didn't I say that at the beginning of the video after I had applied everything, that it feels really light on my face? So that is super perfect. I think that it does hit the nail on the head when it comes to meeting all of its claims. Again, you guys know I do not like the Fenty foundation, but the concealer and the powder, bomb. Like, I absolutely love these products. Lastly, I'm going to talk about the foundation brush and the concealer brush. I'm pretty sure that this isn't new, but I picked it up today and I really do like it. The concealer brush, not so much. I don't know if it's because the concealer dries down pretty quick, but I wasn't a big fan of using this to blend out my concealer. Next time I use the concealer, I'm definitely going to be using the sponge, if not this sponge or whatever beauty sponge that I have on hand, to blend out my concealer like I normally do. I do love this sponge. It's super cute, small, it's soft, and I'm sure once I wet it, it's going to really apply product really nicely. But I used it dry and I feel like it really helped me to set my concealer. If you guys have any questions pertaining to any of the products I use, whether they were Fenty or whether it was a different product, you guys know to go ahead and leave a comment down below. Let me know if you guys are trying out the Fenty products and what you think about them. All the details pertaining to the Fenty products will be down below. You guys can go ahead and get them at Sephora.com or in Sephora stores. You guys will definitely be seeing more Fenty in my makeup videos. I'm mad rude. This is my first video of 2019 and I didn't even say Happy New Year to you guys. So Happy New Year. This is going to be a good year for both you and I. So let's claim it. Let's claim it. Let's claim it. Let's claim it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You guys know what to do. If you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. If you're not already doing so, make sure you guys follow me on all my social media outlets to keep up with me in between uploads, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys.